Do I look mean on it? Do I look cool?
Yeah.
Basically, here we are, lovely July morning, July the 27th, I think it is, 2022, and Destination Triumph in Christchurch, Dorset have been kind enough, thank you Martin, thank you the team there, been kind enough to let us have a little go on one of their bikes, and their bike being the Triumph Rocket 3 GT. I got to admit, when Martin said, "Oh, you take this one out," I was a little bit, because actually I wanted to ride the 3R, if I'm brutally honest, and I thought the GT, the look of the graphics on the tank don't really float my boat, but you know, beggars cannot definitely be choosers in this case. So I reluctantly went up and took out the GT instead, and Jesus, what a bike. So let me just spin the camera around a minute. You don't want my ugly mug, hang on. There we go. So see it next to the GS. This is my GS Adventure, to give you some idea of the size comparison of the two of them put together. Right, let's get me figures right. 168 horsepower, there or thereabouts. I'm only approximating this because my memory's not very good. I got all doughy-eyed and gooey when he was showing me the bike and talking about it, because I was just fixated on looking at the machine. So it's about 168 horsepower. It's about 220 newtons of torque, 0 to 60 in something just over 3 seconds, and I can very well believe it. 220 newton meters.
168 horses, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But plenty of torque. And 3 seconds rings a bell.
He gave me, did you say weight?
Less than 300.
What he has said to us is 220 newton meters of torque, 167, 168 horsepower, 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. Quick shift is optional, but not on this bike. So there's no point in me sitting here and telling you the stats, because I don't know them for a start. I just want to find out how it rides. It rides incredibly well. It doesn't feel anywhere near as heavy as it should. It's quite nimble. Quite enjoyed it. I tried farting around with my legs, try and imagine them where they would be if I had the mid controls from the 3R. I probably looked a bit of an idiot doing it, if I'm honest. I stalled it once, I put my hands up to that, and then starting it again on the move was a bit interesting, because I'm not used to the bike, so I was floundering it around about, which I'll show you on a camera. I think Phil's probably got it on camera. All in all, a bloody handsome bike. Absolute cracker.
I like a shaft drive. I like the look of it. I don't like that colour.
No.
I'm into black. Reds.
The red one floats my boat a little bit. Hopefully in my pocket still is this Gucci little Triumph fob, which, spin the camera around, there we go, means that this baby is keyless. So you turn it on. Good afternoon, rider. Which I'm not going to go through the functions because I don't know them well enough to sit here and pretend I do. So I'm not going to insult you by scrolling through stuff on the front, other than to say it's got, this one has got cruise control, heated grips. Complaints wise, just me right leg's cooking a lot more than, it wasn't overly hot, it's just hot. So you notice it more because your left leg isn't. tune, which while that sounds really petty, is actually quite a nice thing. The width of this thing is bonkers. It's absolutely, it's massive. I really like this. When you're riding, the heat that comes off that is immense. My right leg, my right calf, it feels like it's in a fan oven. As soon as you go below like 20, 25 mile an hour, 20 mile an hour, you feel like your right leg's in a fan oven, which isn't usually a problem, but my left leg has no heat on it whatsoever. It's a really comfy bike, and this I love. Have you seen the pinion plates? If you haven't, look at that! How cool is that? Wow! I'll do that again. Oh, come on, man. Get on the back for a ride, right? And there you can. It's lovely. Oh. I'll give it back. Don't think I want to. Predictable, dependable, predictable and great. When you go down to the shops or you wish to work on it, you want a bit of theatre and a bit of like, you want to get off that. That's what you need. This is the pantomime baddie.
Yeah.
Whereas that's the dependable Disney hero with the long swishy hair that everyone loves.
Hey, you better go. I'd have to settle for a 660.
True though, isn't it?
As you get older, they have to get smaller and lighter.
Better get home because
Exactly.
it's not straight.
The lights, have you seen those? Normal, that's dipped, I reckon.
Yeah,
That's
daytime running lights. And then give us a headlight flash again. Yeah. Do you push the switch forward like you would with the Beamer? The red one? No, I wonder where's the full beam then, the permanent full beam? Is it a rocker? Well, you've used the rocker to get the daylight running lights off. Down again?
Yeah, so that's dipped. That's daytime running.
I think we've got a question. We've got a question for the salesman. Yeah. That's interesting. We've not been able to find full beam. We can find the flash there to say I'm coming past you, and we found the daylight running to sort of normal headlight, but we've not found the full beam, permanent full beam. Maybe all these Triumph rocket riders now are just yelling at me, calling me a complete muppet. But no doubt we'll find it in a minute.